it's not only the semis.
We can
guys,
move
it's
things
the
around
cars
though to
coming
get
out.
an initial.
I mean, they come by my
Yeah.
place at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, the staff leaving Central Plains, it isn't any better than the trucks going in.
I was in my yard, which is right beside the highway last week or 2 weeks ago, when I posted that post. I was so mad. The semi was going so fast, I couldn't get the license plate. I was right beside it.
And I have seen people pass each other on our street.
Oh, I have many times.
Somebody
Uh-huh.
passed me one time and I tried to chase them down.
Get it.
They pass you on the street?
Yeah,
Do they
We
think?
see it- we see it on number one too.
Oh,
in
yeah.
town.
Yeah,
Both
so
of
like
them.
when I open the
Double R.
bar, that's, 1 to 5. It's sad for me that I have to tell my customers not to park
Yep,
on the side street,
On Bridge
County
Avenue.
Road, cause they will get smucked.
That, or if you guys want a new vehicle, go ahead and park there. I guess.
well, that's
Yeah,
what I
even-
told them too, if you want a new one, please park there, because somebody will take you out.
But even on Bridge Avenue, like I live on Bridge going into Lincoln Street, it's like, yeah. I'm worried for her and she can't even walk yet, but we walk every single day when it's nice out. And there's only a few pedestrian crossings, but I even hate even crossing those some days.
Well,
I
there's-
thought that the trucks were supposed to go down to that bypass.
They don't want to use it.
Takes too long.
Takes too long.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what they were, what they put the bypass in for, was for the trucks to go down there.
If you're coming from the south, that's where they go usually. You're coming from
No.
the south, don't they?
No.
That's where I
It
go.
depends on who it is. If it is a local farmer or a Central
Yeah.
Plains, most of the time they will.
Yeah.
But if it's not, I've gotten told before from a farmer in the local area that he doesn't like where I park when I work at the bar because he has to slow down too much to make that turn.
Yep,
Oh, no.
Use the bypass that you're not even
no.
supposed to turn there.
And then I heard one of the reasons why they don't use it, because I talked to Kelly about it. That road isn't maintained enough.
Oh,
And
it's
is-
that road, I drive truck and I tell you, I don't use it because that road, it will shake your truck to pieces.
Yeah, and
It's-
I don't
it's-
know if
it-
that's on our end or, the township's end or what, but that's one thing that should get figured out too, is whether the maintenance on that road should be kept up a lot more.
But the
So, and I think that would help deter traffic and everything else, but it's still not.
the
gonna-
elevator's responsibility, isn't it?
I
That road?
the elevator said it's the township, so I don't know.
It's a
Because the-
township.
The elevator fixed the road up
Correct.
first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to kind of keep, I thought they were supposed to keep.
They're supposed to keep it up.
See, I don't
don't
know.
have-
That's one of the reasons why
Like-
I brought it up, because I'm not sure.
And if we couldn't have stop signs, the speed bump idea, they have portable ones that they use at campgrounds or wherever, and they could pull them up in the winter for the snowplow. They wouldn't have to be worried about,
Might hurt someone's car.
who cares?
Okay, so let's
He's no longer.
let's review the speed bump idea. So with the stop sign one, the pros is people will have to stop, but people blow through them anyways. Con is people blow through it, they don't really follow it.
Well, I'm thinking if we do stop signs, we do 2 4-way stops, one right by your house and her house, and then the other one right next to shared harvesting, 2 of them right in town.
What's
I
the
think-
other one,
That
Josh?
idea.
What?
that would
What's
work,
the other one?
maybe,
By,
if they gotta stop
yeah, by
twice.
your guys' house.
Which, I
Uh,
think it would be.
No, the one for the next one east, a stop sign there.
By Dave.
By my
By
brother's
Dave's, yes,
house.
by your brother's house, there should be a 4-way there,
And the
and
church.
then a 4-way at shared harvesting.
Yep,
That's what I think. Now, whether that'll fully stop the problem or solve the problem, I don't know, because again, whether people pay attention to the stop signs or not, because I know people are guilty of running stop signs, but
A lot of the farmers that come through that are speeding are on their phones.
I caught one the other day and I messaged them about it, so.
Okay, so with the stop sign, what about like?
As I
noise
remember,
control and jump
remember it
brakes?
when.
People are gonna
when
be like
that-
coming in and just ramming on their
They do
Jake
that
brakes to
already.
stop and.
'Cause that-
Yeah, we hear
That's,
that. all
that's
the
why I'm suggesting 2 of them, because by the time they got the stop sign at the bar, by the time they speed up, they have to stop again over by your house. By the time they speed up again, they have to stop again by shared harvesting. That's why I'm suggesting 2 4-way stops.
When they come in from the west, they probably get slowed down by
Yeah.
the time they get to the mayor's house.
Yeah.
Because they
But-
know she'll call on them.
But also too, I know you mentioned that they've went around. I think maybe we should put some
Yeah.
doorways in.
That's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna go down Bridge Avenue anymore. They're gonna go down our side streets, which we have signs.
Destroy because they're not designed for it.
And they also rip down power
Uh-huh.
lines with their big equipment coming through. That's happened 3 times.
Why don't they fix the road going to the elevator? That's washboard.
Yeah, because it's rough. I've driven my car.
Yeah, our roads weren't made for,
That's the bypass
For-
road?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awful.
yeah.
It's awful. It is.
Yeah, there's a reason that we don't drive it because it's takes a shit out.
Oh, so that's a good, well, we can start there. I mean, the good start is to check out.
Or somebody's dog gets ran over and I come back here and go, well, why did that happen? And you say it's because your truck rattled too much. What's gonna happen then? Is it gonna
Right,
take a kid to get killed before we decide, hey,
Right,
let's
deal
let our
with it.
trucks bounce a little?
right.
Yeah.
Slow down, they wouldn't bounce so much.
It
Yeah.
took my son to go on Facebook to get this meeting to come to action, make it that it's a serious matter.
right.
And we're not mad at the elevator. We're not mad at anybody. It's just
No.
a simple fact of life that, hey, come on now.
Sense.
If it takes 5 more minutes to get to the elevator, who cares?
Right.
I'm not
Exactly.
gonna come back in here with missing a neighbor's kid or my kid and go, now what?
Right.
Mhm.
Yep, there's too many kids on that road.
There's a
Well,
lot
just
more
fix
kids
some
on that road
asphalt,
than there
fix
used to
that
be.
Bypass, then
Oh,
maybe we should
Right.
think about it.
I remember the whole story, when they put that elevator out there, they were supposed to use the bypass and not run the trucks down the street there.
That's correct.
So
And we're not mad at the farmers. That's not why we're here. We
that
just-
isn't the point. I don't know if there was an agreement or whatever when the elevator was put in there, but they put the bypass in there to run their trucks down there and not run them through Hannaford. So I don't know. I think we gotta try find a solution to this, rather than just pawn it off and say trucks are gonna do it.
Yeah, the
Was there
state-
still a sign,
the
Debbie,
state put that
says the truck
bypass.
route?
What?
The state put the bypass in when they were doing
I
that
remember what-
overpass, you know.
Yeah.
So we better find out who's responsible for it, because
Yeah.
apparently they put it in and just
Yeah, I
forgot
think
about
The
it.
elevator
Well,
was taken
the
care of.
state, the state put that bypass in when they redid
Did
the
the
overpass. The
overpass.
elevator did
Yeah.
not do that.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
And as we've been told over and over and over again, is that County Road is a truck route.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's
marked.
marked right by the bar.
Yeah.
It says truck road.
Cause
So
we have,
technically, they're not doing anything illegal.
so
in
do
that
we,
respect.
do we not make that a truck route anymore and make it only by, I don't know, I'm
We
just
have
throwing out
to.
ideas, I don't know.
we have to have a truck route.
We took the money to have a.
Exactly.
5 now, so I don't think we can do
Yeah.
anything to.
Yep.
To not have trucks on that.
Oh, okay,
It
was
was
also-
designed for truck route. That's what he said.
Also asked
okay.
if they could all 105.5 on it now in the spring, and I said, no, we've got 6 tons per axle on there. So they can haul 105.5 if they go with a bypass. So he said, okay. I said, after the load limits go off, then you can haul 105.5 again, but we want to make sure that that new project lasts at least this year without,
Well, you got
Because it's
overloaded
got a-
trucks on it.
it's got
Well,
to
that
settle.
doesn't matter. That
Gotta
does,
settle.
the speed doesn't, I mean, the weight isn't gonna matter with them driving that fast anyhow. And speed is what's more dangerous than overload.
Yeah,
Yep.
So
but then
you
they
get
do go on
overload
your
and
other county
speed,
roads and
that's
your
the
state
problem.
highways.
I have an 85-year-old dad that lives with me that walks slower than a turtle. He could never get across the street.
No.
There's no way.
I try to avoid going out your way so it doesn't tempt him to wanna come over.
See the
Doesn't it?
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I would say, I guess if anything had to be done, I would say the speed bumps, but they should be by where the crosswalks are. There's 2 crosswalks that are marked there for
Yeah.
walking.
Mhm.
And so that's where they'd have to slow down to make sure there's no kid going across. That's where they should be going. Or anybody, crosswalks.
I think that's a good start.
Would
What's,
those crosswalk
see.
signs be lit up anyway? Flashing crosswalk signs?
Sure you could, but it's,
Or do Josh's 4-way
There-
stops that have lights on them.
There might be money available through those highway safety grants. It might be something that
but you might
check
wait
all
for,
about. Might not be something doable this season, but.
yeah, you wouldn't get
something
it this
we could
year.
apply for.
But I even feel like there should be more crosswalk signs through town, not just 2.
So.
okay, so let's summarize
where do you
this.
head?
We're on
Where
to
do you head?
contacting or figure out who manages the bypass road so we can get that fixed.
Township,
Township does.
they believe it.
Okay, so somebody needs to visit with the township to see if they can upgrade that or fix that road.
I can make a phone call if I have to, or wait.
And-
I don't know if you wanna do it, or you want me to do it?
Want you to do it.
Okay. Oh, I can get mean if you want me to.
So Josh,
We don't do Greenfield Township.
Josh will contact the township
Yep.
and visit with them to try to figure what we can do. What can we do to make this
Right.
better?
And that's why we're here.
So that we can, you know,
If-
have the again.
Rod.
Rod,
If you guys go out there and if you look at the road coming from the elevator down to the railroad tracks, that is maintained by the elevator. And they got chloride on that. And it's almost like pavement. But obviously the elevator maintained it. Once you turn and go south to the corner and then back to the east, that's the township, and that's all washboard and rough and dusty. But the point I'm making is if you look at that road, what is maintained with just using chloride, that's what we could have the rest of it look like, and so that is definitely an option to think of, to what it would cost us to spray that road with some sort of a chloride. And I know Wayne knows, as we've talked about it, but once you put chloride on, it's it's really hard on blades and maintainers and cutting edges to maintain it, to smoothen it out. But with the amount of traffic and the weight that's on that, I think that's what we need to do, is get that road maintained and sprayed with chloride.
Maybe it's something that we bring the township and Central Plains into, have a big discussion with everybody.
mm-hmm,
Yep.
sounds good. Okay, so that's our first.
One other thing I wanted to add, and you guys asked about the negatives of stop signs and speed bumps, and I'm all for it. I got little kids that play by my house, and I worry about them, the trucks that go by. So I feel you guys. I know where you're coming from. But the negative of stop signs, I'd be more for speed bumps, because that'll slow you down to hit them. And it's just like the rough road out there. You drive slow on it. That's why everybody goes through town. So the speed bumps will work. The negative, the stop signs, if you guys have been around semis long, which you have, that to what it's like to have loaded semis coming into town, hitting the brakes and listening to that all day long. They come in and it's and then stopping and then taking off and straight pipes and loud, and that gets real annoying real quick too. So I would suggest speed bumps versus stop signs.
Okay.
So anyway, those are just my thoughts.
Okay, anybody else have any comments on that?
I'm for the speed bumps. It was a long time ago.
Okay, do we know how many speed bumps we need, where they be located, or that's something we don't need to discuss here? We
No.
just, we
I
can,
think if we put them at those crosswalks,
at the crosswalks?
Mhm.
They couldn't
because
get
that'd
to
be
that
on one side, it'd
by
be,
the end of town if you put them where
Yeah.
they're talking.
Next question, Wayne, where do you get them at? Where do you have to get them?
3D specialties, I think I've got them. There's a lot of places that have them.
Okay,
Would we be able to pick them up for the winter time? Or would you leave, they be there all year
No.
round, or?
Okay, so they're loose on the ground, but they're gonna float all over.
No.
So you have to
The
have them
ones that
fastened
are-
somehow, right? You have to drive a pin in or something to hold them in place.
I don't know,
I have checked into them. You could, yeah.
No.
They don't move very easy.
Yeah, but they're just that wide.
But if they come
Spin
in
on
from
them
the
on
west,
Saturday night.
Suppose somebody's
and
they're
they're
still not
fine.
gonna be slowed down
I
for the residents on the west edge of town.
Well, maybe we need 3.
Yeah, there would have to
right
be
at that
one at the
intersection.
end
That
on the west.
intersection's awful.
So
Because
possibly
that's
3
where
of
we
them?
live and that's where we see the speeding.
That-
And they wouldn't have hit one yet by then.
Oh, when you guys come right into town, for the houses right there,
Yeah,
and then the 2 crosswalks.
yep,
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
because we're right on the west edge.
Over by the water tower.
Like where we live, their semis are going so fast that they will have to hit their Jake brake.
Yeah, yep.
And you hear
Mhm.
that.
That's what, yeah. It'll take a couple times before they learn that those speed bumps are there, but I like the idea of speed bumps if everybody's okay. Are we worried about the integrity of the road? Putting pins in,
Well,
or
I don't know.
I looked online, Wayne, and I seen that there were some that's got like a tar that holds it, and then you heat it with a torch to peel it off.
For the winter.
Yep. So they're basically a glue down. I don't know how long it would last or whatever, but I did a little looking the other day, and there was some that you actually, it was the same kind of a glue, you know how when they do the tar and chipping of the road, how they put the little tabs. It was the same kind of a deal. It was a tar
Yep.
adhesive that stuck it down.
If that doesn't work, can we use spike strips, Rod?
Well, we're probably gonna
Absolutely.
need them on the side streets, cause I'm pretty sure Hannaford will have to put,
Well, I think you should at
speed
least
bumps
worst
there.
case scenario, put some stop signs in the side streets.
that's not gonna stop the farm machinery from coming through.
So do you think that having the speed, I suppose we'll have to wait to see, you know, having the speed bumps there, are they gonna detour? And if they
They are
detour
gonna
and use the
detour.
bypass, that'd be kind of handy, because that's
That would
what we
be
want
great.
them to do anyways, is use the bypass.
Well, what I'm worried is
Road.
that also detouring through the side streets. That's what I'm worried.
But those are not truck.
Doesn't matter.
No,
I-
they have signs up, but they still do it.
That's what I'm
I-
saying.
They just barrel
I
right
thi-
past signs,
Run.
no big deal.
I think that what we have to concentrate on though is that what we're doing right now is to slow them down, but the main goal is to get them to go around town on the bypass. Is that we need to fix that bypass so we
Okay.
get 90% of the trucks using the bypass.
But the immediate worry is safety.
Right
on
now,
Ridge-
yeah,
Yes.
Ridge Avenue.
right now, let's get the speed bumps, let's get them slowed down, and then I think we need to start working with the townships and the elevator to get the rest of that road fixed and maintained, that we can get the traffic and farm equipment. There's no reason that a four-wheel drive tractor and a air seeder is going through town,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
Well, they do, and they take out everybody's mailbox, and they don't even know it until you flag them down and tell them.
Or they come and ask
Right.
you to move your vehicle so they can get through.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
Right.
when you have church, then you
You know,
gotta go out and move
you
your
know,
vehicle.
and the thing of it is that it's easy for me to say that now, is there's no, you know, and there again, I own trucks and tree equipment, and you go through town and for whatever reasons, and so I mean, I gotta be careful what I say because I'm guilty of it too. So you know, and it's just human nature. If we think we can save 5 minutes, we do it. And
All
you
we're
know, I
asking
mean,
for is respect.
right now, and I want to see, you know.
We're not against anybody.
Yep. No, and nor am I. You know, and I got to be careful what I say because, like I said, I drive truck and own a tree business and got equipment through town, and I'm as guilty as anybody. So, but and like I'm one that goes through town too with it. Might going to Central Plains because of that road. I mean, it is so rough. You know, I certainly think we could fix that up.
And once again, Central Plains has been very respectful.
Yes.
Once in a while, like their interrogators, they're cruising pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they're
But-
they're slow.
Yep. Elton Dahl's the best.
Oh.
That's because he doesn't drive over speed 15
No.
miles an hour in a regular
Yeah,
vehicle.
buddy.
All right, do we have a game plan here? Do we need to make a motion for the speed bumps, or is that, Wayne, something you could just do on your own, or?
am I doing it or is the city doing it or?
It is a county road.
County road, it's us.
Continue to patrol. I might take my
Okay.
deputies off night shift for a while and stick them up there.
Okay,
Okay,
Can you hide? Tell them to hide.
Yeah, you have to hide better.
You wanna sit in there.
You could hide in a side street,
Yeah.
can't you?
garage.
You can park in any of the alleys.
I'm sure if you,
To get our radar.
Yeah, my alleyway.
Well,
You need to be right there.
The goal isn't to sneak up and say gotcha either. The goal is just to be visible.
Visible,
So
correct.
people don't speed. I don't think the gotcha game is, I don't like that. But being present to slow people down. All of it will probably take a few different times for them to be there, just sitting there. So,
Oh, no, since he called Central Plains and the cops have been sitting in Hannaford, the last 2 weeks have
Oh.
been
Much better.
way better.
The weekend had some hairy drivers, but
Well, and it'll start, I mean, that only lasts a few weeks before they're like, oh, you know what, we're good now,
Mhm.
whatever, but that helped tremendously.
even though the truckers were radioing each other and warning them that.
Well,
they're
that's just
stopping
good,
now.
because then they slow
So if
down.
they do that
That
more,
works.
yeah, then maybe they're just gonna
Yeah.
think, oh, I
They
better
understand.
behave.
Yep. It's kind of handy, like, okay, everybody start following the rules.
But too bad for the suckers that are on the same radios.
Right? Right?
Oh, maybe that's what it's gonna take, a couple fines for people to slow down. That is what it is.
Most of the semis that are really, really bad, it's not, I don't know who it is. They're unmarked. There's no writing on them.
No, but there are some that are marked and they're not from our area, they're not from our county, which, I mean, that's the price we have to pay because Central Plains is a bigger elevator and we do get guys from all over coming out there.
Right.
Yeah, but
And
problem,
they don't live in our county and they don't care.
you remember, it's not Central Plains anymore, it's CHS.
Yeah, well, it'll always be Central Plains.
Well, you follow what I'm saying, it's corporate now.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is what it is.
It's still a nickname, that's a stick.
And if I see who it is, I do call.
Me too.
But-
Okay, so I always call somebody at the elevator as soon as I see one of these trucks and they talk to them, like, it works fine, but when you're going so fast, you can't get a license plate and their
Mm-mm.
vehicles,
I have the same
semis not
problem.
marked, like, you don't know who it is.
And a lot of the trucks are unmarked.
A lot of
Lots.
them.
I actually sent a message to, was a farming company in like Carrington. I saw what was on the truck.
Mhm.
I looked it up online. I sent the message and said, hey, your guys are driving way too fast through town.
It helps.
And they appreciate it.
Yeah, it helps.
I mean, the boss doesn't know that these guys are driving 40 through Hannaford.
Mhm.
And I guarantee you, we're not crazy. They are going fast.
Yes, they're not exaggerating. I
Well-
feel like that too. And I'm only home 1, maybe 2 days a week. So I'm not there every day, even witnessing it, but when you're outside and this happens, you're like. I cannot even tell you the things I would like to throw at these semis.
I know, and the worst of all, there's a lot of little kids and there's
Yeah.
such a, it's so scary because
It's unreal.
you don't know if a,
I was outside of my in-laws because they live along that street, and my little daughter was playing. The kids were riding four-wheeler and everything. There were some people slowing down, being respectable. Some people weren't paying attention. Just it's like that, like the lot, and it wasn't just semis. It was vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
machine or like farm equipment, stuff like that. So there's all kinds. Some are slow and respectful, some aren't. And then we're not going to sit and point the finger of who they are or aren't. We just, the thing of it is, there's getting to be more and more kids along that. You got your grandkids there. My daughter's along that street with her, my in-laws. Your kids. I mean, I could point to how many throughout this room. So it's just, there's more and more. And that's why it's a big concern because when I was little, I could ride my bikes right across the street, never had an
Oh, yeah.
issue.
Mhm.
Now,
Every time you had to look was on Main Street.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, they didn't have CHS back.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying is like, it was different when I'm younger. Now that I'm older, I'm seeing it a lot more too, with having a kid of my own, but there's a lot more traffic and it's gotta be taken care of.
Good. So you guys feel pretty good about having, Josh is gonna contact the township to visit about chlorine or chloride?
Well, I think
Alright.
Right.
that, and then what we should maybe do is like, they were saying, I think we should get the elevator here and the township here.
Okay.
Have a meeting. And that's what we can do is I'll just contact them about setting it up for them.
I'll work.
Coming to the next meeting and we can discuss all that. at
We
the
can
next
game
meeting.
plan something for,
Yeah.
perfect. And then 3 speed bumps to fix that road or to slow people down. All right,
You guys, is that okay? It's a good start.
that's a good,
Otherwise, otherwise, we're going out there with our hair dryers.
You'd stand-
Water
yeah.
balloons.
that is, I think that was very productive. All right. Anybody have anything else on that? Wayne, do you have anything else to add?
I
Anything?
don't, we did put 35-mile-per-hour truck signs all over the county. So it's gonna be 35 on every county.
Oh my gosh, I love that baby.
So Amber has some more guidelines to watch.
you.
35 miles per hour.
guys.
We put 35-mile-per-hour truck signs up,
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for doing
yeah.
that.
So
When are they gonna start, Wayne?
I haven't heard when they're gonna start. I heard around the 15th of May or something. But the load limits are still on, it's still soft. You can't fix soft spots. The more you work on them, the worse it gets, because it's muddy underneath, it's like ice underneath until that frost disappears. So
Heard anything on that McHenry Road?
Yeah.
no.
What about
They
Red Willow?
haven't been
What
selected.
what about Red Willow? On the extra grant of 800,000?
Oh, we got approved,
The first one, but what's there's a second one or what?
yeah, we haven't heard.
Okay,
That was the safety grant,
okay.
so.
The road into the elevator that Rod was talking about, when I worked there, we recycled, put 2 inches recycled, and then we put the chloride over the top.
Okay.
And yeah, he's right, that road is nice. Nice all year round, but that's a pretty big expense for the township.
It is, there's no way they can afford it.
Mm.
Even the calcium chloride is
Well, and that's why it's like
$3,000.
get them all together. Maybe we can be in the middle on something like this.
Maybe we can all meet in the middle on something
Oh,
like that.
so I'll call the township and I'll call.
That was a
elevator.
mile, I think, or something like that.
So
Maybe
put-
it'd be a grant?
What?
Well, it's only, is it a mile?
They're very, well, it'd be, I don't
Mile.
know. I mean, that's
Must be a
something we
mile
could discuss
north
and
and
look
south.
into, stuff like that.
And then-
Okay, you want to put that in the next meeting? You want that on there?
Well,
Meeting after?
let me get a hold of them first. I don't want to sit there, let's put it on the next meeting
Okay,
and them not show up. I'll talk to both of them and see if next meeting will work. If not, work with them
sure.
when we can.
Works for me.
I'm sure both of them, because I know some of them on the township, and then I know the manager, and I can call him, and I'm pretty sure he's willing to work with us. So he's been willing to work with you guys on everything else. I don't know why he'd be willing to work with us on this. So
Good. All right. Anybody got anything else on that topic? Wayne got anything else?
Nope.
All right. Good discussion, guys. I like that. I love problem solving discussions. So thank you. And we'll move on to do you guys want to hang for the rest of it? All right. We'll let you guys, I don't know, we're fun.
that's one of the reasons why I put.
This is an exciting meeting.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay, the senior citizen mill levy registration. Who is managing that one?
Yes.
I have no idea. what
No, I
that
don't,
is.
I don't want that. We'll just table that for right now.
Okay, we'll table that.
Okay, next.
Okay. Amberly, come on down. Oh, wait, do you have it? Actually, it's for the Durango.
Durango bid.
All right.
I got Durango
Sheriff
and
Michaelis.
Can I sneak some stats in?
Can you
here?
come on down here and give us some stats?
Please do it.
Okay, Amber, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Can you put the calls of service in monthly reports?
I have it.
Well, you do.
It
oh,
wouldn't print, but I have it.
Okay,
And then good job on the
Yeah.
bus the other day.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, March calls for service was
That's-
219.
good deal. Oh, not a good deal, no.
April was 254. Binford had 7, Cooper 114, the county 120, and Hannaford had 16.
It's a lot of calls for you guys.
Yep.
It was busy.
And I have to say, I don't know what you all do because I'm just oblivious to it. You guys just take care of it all. So
They're that good.
We hide in the night.
you guys did a great job. I
Well-
think a lot of the people, if you're not,
I will try to put these in your packet. I will put these in your.
I look at that way as looking for the third deputy, this is, I call it extra ammunition for that. You follow me?
Yeah,
yep. And just
April was busy.
You
Couple
did
more
get
drug
everything in for
arrests.
that, the grant then, or you still wait?
Yeah, just waiting for it to open.
Okay.
How many did you say in Benford?
7.
You're pretty quiet up there, Lauren.
Huh?
You're pretty quiet up there.
That's pretty, never mind.
The Durango, we didn't get any bids on.
Oh, really?
Mm.
But to be honest with you, I thought it was fairly priced.
Fairly what?
Priced.
Right.
Oh. Rod, I don't know what the next step we should do is.
But you guys can lower the reserve and it still has to be put up for auction, but you can lower the reserve price on it, I guess, if that's.
Can we have like Christian or someone sell it?
It has to go up for bids.
What,
Public.
Okay,
what was the bid on it? Where the reserve?
11.5.
11.5.
got 116,000 or 24,000.
I don't remember.
Christian can put a bid in on it.
Oh, true.
So that's the thing, it's something like that. Let's say we only get one bid and it's lower than the reserve. If we decide to take that, can we take that even though it's below?
I would say no, and the
Okay.
reason being is because you advertise it with the reserve. So it's gonna prevent people from bidding on it.
Okay.
So maybe you guys just wanna advertise it without a reserve?
That's what I would suggest, just lift the reserve and see what the highest bid comes in at. Cause we can reject the bids if they're so low that we don't want to do that.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure that's an ad that you can reject all bids.
If you put it that way, can you have it so the option, people get to rebid against each other on it?
You could certainly
For
do
the
that.
top 5 bids or something or whatever?
You could certainly do that, just have it sealed by a deadline and have the top 5 bid getters come to the commission. I mean, they have done that in the past, I think.
Yes, we have.
I mean, you might get some bids that are, well, people pay more, but they're just putting their one bid in.
Yeah. No, that's doable, as long as
One
it's
dollar.
up for public auction,
That's a
that's the
great-
only thing that the statute is clear on.
Okay, so
Got it.
we're gonna put the Durango on for
Zero reserve.
0 reserve,
You
but
could say the top 5 bids, the bids are due by a certain deadline, and the top 5 bids can come to the next commission meeting after that. And have a chance to raise their bids.
okay,
I like it. Got my notes.
perfect. Anything else from you?
No, anything else? Questions?
I don't have any questions. Anybody have any
Okay.
questions for her?
No,
Keep up the good work,
Thank you,
Amberly.
guys. I will get this over to Samantha. Okay.
Okay, next is Garrison Pipeline Project. Did we have any updates on that or anything?
I think they did the pre-construction drive-through and got it to Wayne.
I haven't got it yet.
Oh, they haven't got it to you yet.
I sent you an email saying to send it to me.
Yeah, they included me on an email. Other than that, I've got that encroachment permit to get ready for you guys at some point, and that's, I guess, all I know.
Okay. Next on there is employee manual. Sam's not here. Her and I have been working on doing the last bit of updates for the employee manual, changing it for the payroll, because the payroll is now electronic versus paper, so we just got to change some words. And we'll wait till we'll move that to the next meeting. Perfect. Okay, and zoning. This is Jamie's. Come on down, Jamie. Please.
I guess I have nothing more than a conversation that we had last meeting. Other than you guys have seen what's been going on in the news, I guess I actually do have something. I think that the county should have a 6-month moratorium on solar development, batteries, data centers, wind farms, so we can come up with some zoning. What a moratorium would prevent any development in those sections or sectors. And give us time to come up with some zoning regulations. There is no actual, I guess, law in the state of North Dakota for moratoriums. Everybody's done it. I don't know if it would actually be enforceable by the court. I think they probably would. But that would be my suggestion for you guys, is to do a 6-month moratorium so we can get some time to get some zoning regulations on the book. Yeah, I'm guessing you guys are watching what's going on out in Oliver County. It's an absolute disaster. With what's going on in Oliver County, centers of the county seat. Applied Digital is going to put $1 billion buildings up, I think it is. They're gonna use more power than the power plant in center can provide. So they're gonna start generating their own power, but the biggest concern is I guess I have a good friend that lives out there. They're concerned about the noise, the traffic, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what we have to look out for here and make sure that citizens that are here already are protected. Now, like I said before, that doesn't mean that we're going to be able to completely prevent places from coming in here. We probably don't want to do that in the first place, but we'll be able to protect everybody else that's here and with their setbacks and and whatever else we require. So throughout the summer, when I get done in the field and I start working on that, I've already got a pile of regulations, ordinances. I'll just have to combine a hybrid and make it the best I can do for the county.
So in the meantime, we'll just do the moratorium saying, you know, until these are zoning is done, we're not going to, you know,
Right, I think you
there'll
guys
be no
should
data
pass,
centers.
I think you guys should pass a moratorium
Okay.
for that, moratorium for development of data centers, wind towers, batteries. And I don't know, when I'm talking about batteries is large battery banks for electrical grids and solar farms.
You think you can write that up for us so we can pass it, or do we?
I think you can just vote on it. No, I don't think that you have to necessarily have a resolution. I mean, just make the motion and I
Okay,
guess I could put a resolution together too.
okay.
I make the motion.
Motion by Lauren to have a 6-month moratorium on everything that Jamie said, data centers, development, data centers, wind towers, electrical grids,
Batteries.
Electric batteries
batteries.
regarding electrical grids.
Okay.
So data centers, wind towers, solar farms, and
Solar farms.
batteries for electrical grids.
Okay. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Second by Josh. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Bar none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Perfect, motion carried. We shall move on to the weed position.
No,
Emergency management.
emergency management.
Oh, emergency management. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm skipping it. Emergency management. Okay, any discussion on that? I still think we should bring it out to put out for applications for people to apply. Including Mackenzie can apply for the position. Any thoughts on that?
I had someone get a hold of me over the weekend that asked about the position and stuff, and I think they would want to apply. I guess I don't have a bias one way or another, but I think to be fair, we should just put it out for bids, or not bids, but put it out for anybody to apply for it.
So before you guys do that, you probably should come up with a job description of it.
Right.
If you guys plan on doing that, my suggestion, of course, is to keep it within the state's attorney's office, but
Okay.
even regardless, I guess we should probably come up with a job description of it.
Yeah, would you be so kind to write down what you currently do, what all involves in your position?
Okay.
That'd be awesome. It's a good idea.
Do we
Okay.
need a motion to do that, or would we just do it, or how do we do that?
I'll just have a job description for you guys at the next commission meeting.
Okay.
And then who actually hires the person? You do, Jamie?
No,
Or-
You guys do.
The county does. So county
It's an appointed position. The county the commission hires to work at the pleasure of the commission.
So I have a question. This is not a meeting required, never mind. I was just talking myself right out, so.
Okay. Next, any other discussion on that?
What do
You always do that.
Okay.
Any other discussion on that? Okay, next meeting, put it on again. Okay. Weed position, and this was
Rod's got.
Rod. Yep, Rod, what you got for us?
Well, I just been spitballing here with some ideas, and I don't know if they'll work. I've talked to Wayne, and last year we took the $7,000. We get $6,000 a year for the weed position, and then we get $7,000 to buy the chemical. And we own a pickup, a sprayer, a side-by-side, and a small sprayer. So I was thinking, if instead of hiring like last year, we hired right away, or I guess it wasn't right away, it was Dane Mueller with the $7,000. But if we could take and set the sprayer up, like use the old sheriff's pickup that's down at the shop and I've talked to Wayne about setting it up and how we could do it, put the sprayer in it and then just leave it in there as a unit that just go spray and then hire a part-time guy. I've talked to somebody, Wayne's talked to somebody, they're the same person. We've got somebody interested in doing it. And just using our own equipment and spray and just make it a 20-hour position during the summer months, about 3 months out of the summer, and have somebody spray across the county. And I think we could obviously versus, I'm sure, I don't even know what we got done last year with the 7,000, how much we got done. I don't know that. But I would think over 3 months, I think we could have, with one guy doing it. And when I talked to him, he asked about hours, he said it would be certain days. And well, obviously we can't have certain days because of the weather. You don't know if it's going to rain or be windy. He was willing to go start early in the morning. So I think if we gave him the total flexibility of 20 hours a week at any time that was fit to spray, I think we could get the county back under control because it's a definite need. There's, you look across, there's leafy spurge and stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
What would that cost?
Well, I think we could use within the money we have.
Internally, we're trying to do it, Lauren.
Hmm?
We're trying to do it internally.
I didn't mean that. If we're allowed 7,000, is that what we're gonna limit it to?
I think you have to
Well,
limit the amount of hour. I mean,
Yep.
I'll have a budget item for the chemical and the amount of hours but Rod's right. It's something that needs to be done. If you go look at some county roads, there's a lot of leafy spurge coming in and it's just getting worse.
I think we need to, I was looking up the century code for the weed. We don't follow anything for the weed. We're not following that accurately. So I was looking through that. I should email it to you guys as to the protocols that we should have we probably should run that. I'd like to see that department run accurately. And according to the century code. But yes, we can discuss that more in the next meeting also. I think this is just kind of the bring it out to everybody's attention. This is what we'd like to see, or Rob would like to see, or actually all of us probably would like to see weed being done in-house internally with the spraying and such instead of hiring it out.
The only thing I think that we can pretty much with the money that we have available to us, I think we can take care of it without really spending any more money per se of the taxpayers' money.
Right. And I was researching on that and, as far as partnering with the extension office, they can only advise us on the weeds. So it would be, if you partner with them, it means encouraged to go to them for their education and their knowledge. So we can't actually ask them to be any part of it.
Well, whoever's going to get the position they're going to be a commercially certified applicator. So it really doesn't make any difference. They'll have the trusty weed book and they'll have the knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah. And the person that we're talking to is got that. So we're ready to go.
Yeah.
And what was your thoughts on having that hired person also be the weed officer?
Well, I think, because if they've got the license to do it, they could do all of it. We could hire one person to do the paperwork plus the spraying, and we'd keep it all under one roof, under one house or in-house, I should say.
Somebody has to apply for that grant, right?
Yeah, there's money available from the state that matches our budget. I think, and I haven't looked at this for years, but I think it's a 3 mil. I think we have to have 3 mils in a budget for the weed officer. And
Correct.
we get reimbursement or something from the state. It's been a while since I've looked at it. But there is money available from the state to match some of our budget. The only problem with it gets to be quite a bit of tax money. Like I think it's a mil or 2 or 3. So it gets to be quite a bit. So it's not it's something I guess we'll have to look into, but maybe it's something to do 1 year and then take a year off from it or something, so. But there is money available from the state. There's some matching money.
Okay.
So that matching money, then would that be an additional to what we get already?
I think so. I like I said, Rod, I haven't looked at it for probably 5 or 6 years, but
Oh.
the county's required to put so much money into the budget, and then the state will match some of it. And maybe Scott knows more since he's been out the
Yeah,
weed
that's
board
the
meetings.
deal with that. That's exactly what it is. We have to budget for it.
Okay.
Money into
But
it.
it's quite a bit of money. It's
It
way
is.
more than what we're budgeting now,
It
so I
is.
don't know if it's doable or not.
Yeah, exactly right. I think when I talked to Sam originally, I was on the board 4 or 5 years ago, it was like, I want to say $30,000 to $40,000 they budget every year, something like that.
Yeah, to get that
It
state
was a lot-
money,
it was
so
a-
that's the problem. That's why it hasn't been done here.
That's the issue. Yep. Quite a bit.
So it might be prohibitive for us to do
Yeah.
it.
Right. You do have the updated information on that?
I'll have to look into that. I don't know.
Well, it goes by mills. It's not by dollar amount. It's a mill. I think
Bill,
it's 280.
yeah, I'll look.
I was just trying to Google real quick, but I'm not fast enough.
That, something we could check into next month meeting.
Yeah, I'll,
Or we could
Yeah.
revisit.
But even, yeah,
because I've been going out to Bismarck once a year to, how can I put it? There's always a annual weed thing,
Right.
And it's either weed control guy's gotta go or the weed control officer gotta go. Since I have the only person who has a commercial license in the crew here. So I've been going out and taking it's just like a 1-day seminar, what it is. So I talked to some people out there at the time about this too. We discussed this, so
okay.
I'll do some more work here when I get time.
Okay, the mandatory local levy for the LAP
That's-
eligibility is 3 mills, so it'd be like,
Mhm.
it's a mill like 28,000 or.
Yep.
So it's a lot of money. It'd be $80,000.
Oh, yeah, that might not be
See, that's the
feasible
issue.
for us.
See, that's the issue before. I remember that. So-
Right, that might not be feasible, but.
But I, like what I'm thinking is if we can hire somebody, like I said, for 3 months, you take 20, let's just use a round number of $20 an hour. And I'm not saying that's what we're gonna, but at that's 300 hours, that's
That's a lot of time.
over, that's a lot of time, that's good. He can spray all summer on that.
Well, also the person we have in mind, we give him the flexibility to get the job done when he wants to.
Right.
That's the big
Yep,
thing.
exactly. Yep,
You would
yep.
advertise that then for that position for the
Yep.
guy to.
So my question on that is, if we do it in-house, what's the liability behind that?
Well, we got insurance.
We got
We do have insurance for it? Okay.
we would just have to check to make sure that we're covered by NERDERF, but I don't see why we wouldn't as long as we have the applicator's license, and then if
Mhm.
nothing else, it's just a rider on our liability insurance that we already have.
Okay.
Good.
What do you want to do? Wait till next meeting?
Yeah, let me do some work on this.
Could do some work. I mean, 3 meals does sound like
That's the other-
unable
Are
for
there
us, but
Grants, any other grants? Cause I see that there might be.
I don't know. We'll have to look. We'll look for the next meeting. If you have grants info, send her on over to Scott because he'll,
And it's just, yeah,
Scott and Rod.
I got it, got you.
Perfect, thank you.
I think
Yeah.
there's other options here.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Okay, old courthouse, new courthouse. Let's have you come on down with us, Chad. I think he's got some info. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'd like to talk to the city or have somebody talk to the city and get some asphalt that they got and where our dumpster is out here. I'd like to put it in a locate, scrape that sod off. It's just 10 by 10 or whatever, and put asphalt into it. So when the garbage truck backs in, it's not mud and making and it's just will give us more room to park and we won't have to mow it. And then I'd like to put a little bit out there. There's a low spot on the gravel right by the sidewalk, right where I park my pickup. I just put a scoop in there.
Sure.
Or if we have, Wayne could just have the payloader go grab a couple scoops. That way it isn't 100 trips with those skid steer. Cause I was told that we can, well, I don't know if they'll let us, but as public people, they can get millings.
That's correct. Yeah, I would suggest that we ask, but yeah, for the public, it is, I think it'd be just proper to ask.
I mean, we just scoop that grass off and then put it in there and we should be good and can spray it if we have to for weeds or whatever. I guess. And the other thing is I think, I don't know who we talked to for sure. I think we should look for a grant to replace that sidewalk along 45. Because it's rough.
I went and looked at it with them this morning and yeah, it's rough. It's really rough, like breaking apart, grass going through it. It shot, needs to be replaced.
Not even level.
And there's, you could see where a part where they've cut out the, I don't know if they fixed the water main or what, but that's not even sidewalk anymore. It's just filled with gravel. So, and he pointed out that a lot of people use it, so it should be fixed.
Is that a city boulevard?
It's a city boulevard, but city I don't think has anything to do with sidewalks. That's all private. Like there's sidewalk in front of my house. I'm, as a homeowner, responsible to refix it and keep it up if I want it. So I'm guessing, but Josh, like he said, is anything to do with the state? I don't know.
Being that's a state highway going through there.
Oh, that is an
That
idea.
Could be the state is responsible for that.
Well, I don't,
I'm not sure.
I'm guessing they're
I'm
not
not
gonna,
sure.
but I don't know. But I mean, I think something has to be done before somebody trips and falls and gets hurt or whatnot. And if we put it, I mean, we looked there and it'll be wide sidewalk, so it'll be easier to clean. So you could get down it, you know, with a snow blower decent and that. I think we should try to keep it open in the winter till the snow gets too deep and not feasible.
Could you call engineer in Grand Forks and see if they're liable or, I mean, or interested or not?
Who do I gotta call?
The
KLJ.
No, the engineer on Grand Forks,
Oh,
state engineer,
Okay,
Grand
so-
Forks. I'll give you his
Okay,
stuff.
okay, yeah,
I mean, just give them a call.
yeah,
see
I
if
can
they-
do that. I mean.
If that's something that they're responsible for.
I mean, it's gonna be, and then I think when we do the sidewalk, I think we should take and cut that boulevard sod back, cause it's like 2 inches higher than the curb.
and it's rough.
And if we cut that back and made it back to decent, just over years of everything getting pushed up, you know, from the dirt and that on the street when they plow snow. Cause what'll happen is when they plow the street, that sidewalk's gonna end up getting very deep. So it might not be feasible to keep it open all winter, but till we get a lot of snow.
Well, like you said, people still drive, they walk on it because
Yes.
people are using it to go back for the gas station. That's big.
I mean, it's, a lot of people use it. I'm surprised.
And it should look nice.
Mm-hmm.
We should look nice.
But I think there should be some grants for it.
There-
I would guess a safety grant or something, or something
Well-
that deals with a tourist, maybe. I don't know.
And that's the thing, like where he said you call the engineer, they might be able to push you in that right direction too.
Yeah.
I'll give you his address, or
Make it grand.
you could.
Hey, anything else?
Nope, that's all I needed.
Those are some good ideas. And now, future business. We will roll with the emergency management position, the weed position, the employee manual. Hopefully we can get that done. Garrison's always gonna be on there for a while as the construction.
We'll just
Do you
let-
need to be on the next, do you want to be on the next one too?
Sure.
Amberly?
Told Sam to put me on every one.
Okay, so you're a staple. Perfect.
And then if I, when I reach out to them, if they're both agreed to show up, I'll let you know to put them on
Hannaford with the Hannaford Road. With that bypass. And the senior center, citizen center.
I'll work on that.
Okay. Anything else? Looking for that, Scott? What are you gonna motion
Yeah, I'll
for
make
me?
Motion adjourned, thank you.
Motion by Scott, second.
I'll second.
Second by Rod. Any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Bar none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
them.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
piece of paper there. No.
Thank you, everybody, for joining the meeting. It is 10:53 a.m. Our next regular meeting will be in 2 weeks at 9:30 in the morning, which is the May 18th. I will see everybody then. Thank you.
Thank you.